Don't you just love it when dessert ingredients are combined and then called a salad, which can be used as a side dish? That's what this is. It's one of my mom's favorite quote unquote salad recipes. It was a side dish in the summer. It did not count as dessert. And I will tell you, when I was a kid, that made me very, very happy. I think it's going to make your family very, very happy too. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need 3 ounces of condensed frozen orange juice. Now, normally I think they come in 4-ounce cans. We're going to take the other ounce and we're going to put it in another container and add about 2 ounces of water to it, okay? That is to soak our banana slices so they don't get brown. I know a lot of people soak them in lemon juice, but I prefer to soak in orange juice. It's a little sweeter and I just like it better. It does the same thing. You're gonna need pineapple tidbits, mini marshmallows, peaches, and I really prefer diced peaches in this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up. I got sliced peaches, or that's what got delivered to my house, because thank God for grocery delivery. It's the best thing that came out of COVID-19. Anyway, sliced peaches or diced. If they're not diced, you might wanna cut them a little smaller. Sour cream, mandarin oranges, vanilla instant pudding mix, just dry. There's our 3 ounces of condensed orange juice, which I think I already said, and then 1.5 cups of milk. That's really it. This is such an easy recipe. You can put it together, put it in the fridge to chill, and either have it that night or the next day. It's fabulous. So we're gonna move this stuff out of the way, and we're gonna take 3 bananas and slice them up into the orange juice it was orange juice concentrate plus the water. I've got a couple of extra bananas in case I get some dark spots on the ones that I have as I'm slicing them, but they don't have to be super, super ripe. You don't want them to be overripe. You don't want them like for banana bread, but just, you know, a nice, ripe, still kind of firm banana. And I'm gonna slice those right into this orange juice first thing. If you don't want to do it with orange juice, you can certainly do it with lemon juice, whichever. You just want to make sure that the bananas don't turn brown in this salad. I always feel like there's air quotes when I say salad, and I'm talking about something with like pudding and all the other stuff in it. So this banana just has 1 brown spot. I'm just going to cut that off, and I'm not going to replace it. And then I'm just going to stir this up a little bit so that all of them get covered with the orange juice. You can even add a little bit more water in here if you need to. And you want to make sure that you don't mush the bananas. Stir these very gently. All right, it looks like they're all covered. And so I'm just going to set that aside. Into a large bowl, we're going to put the pineapple, the mandarin oranges, and all of these have been drained. These need to be drained really well. And if you have any question about how well they're drained, like I'm seeing some juice here, I'm going to go ahead. And once I get the peaches in, I'm gonna put them in a colander and let them drain for a few more minutes. All right, I've got my peaches cut up, and I wasn't like super careful about how I diced them. I just chopped them up into chunks, and I'm gonna put those in the bowl. And then I'm gonna pour everything out into a colander and let it sit for maybe 5 minutes to get rid of all the excess juice. And then I'll be right back. All right, I've drained these in a colander for several minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and drain the bananas now because they're gonna go in here, and I'll be right back. All right, just gonna add the marshmallows, because what's a salad without marshmallows, right? And then we're just gonna gently mix that up. And yes, this counter has been cleaned and sterilized, so yes, I am putting everything that spills out back into the salad. We're gonna set this aside while we make the quote-unquote salad dressing. Y'all know I'm loving this, right? All right, we're gonna combine the orange juice, the milk, and the milk is probably gonna curdle a little bit. I'll tell you that right now when I put in the orange juice. If you don't want it to curdle a little bit, you can go ahead and start with the pudding in the milk, but it's really fine this way. I just wanted to warn you in case it started to curdle a little. And then we're going to put in our vanilla pudding mix and just beat it or whisk it. And you're going to do that until it starts to thicken up. Okay, I can feel that it started to thicken up. It's still pretty thin, but you can tell by taking your spoon and putting it in there, and then it will coat the back of the spoon. You should be able to go like that and make a streak on it, and also a mess on your counter at the same time. Anyway, you can do that. You can check to make sure does it coat the spoon, and can you make a streak on it that stays streaked, okay? So that is mixed up enough. And now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my spoon and put the sour cream in. Now, I know that the temptation would be to put Cool Whip in here, and I think some other recipes do have Cool Whip, but I'll tell you that my mom put sour cream in there, and it really, what do I want to say? It makes it so it's not super sweet. I mean, it's sweet and it's delicious, but it gives it an added little tang on the order of cheesecake. You know how cheesecake is sweet and rich and delicious, but it's not like sickeningly sweet? Well, that's what the sour cream does here. And you just want to whisk that right in. Make sure there's no streaks. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one, y'all. Then you're gonna take your salad ingredients. You're gonna pour your salad dressing over it. And then I'm just gonna fold the salad dressing into the salad. At this point, if you're using your serving bowl or what you plan to serve it in, just go ahead and wipe down the edges a little bit, just so it looks cleaner when you serve it. I don't always do this because, as we all know, I am a super messy cook, but I try. We're gonna let that chill for 30 minutes in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna cover it with plastic wrap. And if you've got the old 1960s Tupperware, you can just put it in one of those great Tupperware bowls and put the top on it. That works too. Okay. We're gonna cover that with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and I'll see you back here then. Okay, y'all, it's been 30 minutes. It's chilled. I honestly think this is better chilling overnight, but sometimes you have time to do that and sometimes you don't. So let's take the plastic wrap off. It's thickened up really nicely. And there's a couple of ways to serve this. I mean, obviously, like at a potluck or whatever, you can just let people spoon it out. It's really cute when you serve it in a little dish with an ice cream scoop. That's how I like to do. And as far as a garnish, it's really pretty with like a maraschino cherry on top, or a couple of slices of banana, or however you want to do it. I just like to leave it plain. I mean, let's not get fancy, right? So I'm gonna take this out. Just put a scoop in there. Let's go for 2 scoops. Why not? Look at that. The orange, the peaches, the pineapple and marshmallows, the banana, all the good stuff in there. And that's it. That's just how easy it is. So y'all, the next time you have a potluck to go to, you're gonna have a summer picnic, definitely give this a try. I would try it before then. Like, it's so quick and easy to make. You could make it for dinner tonight. So good. It tastes kind of like a creamsicle because of the vanilla pudding plus the orange. It's sweet, but not too sweet. And just like every bite is just delicious. I've seen it made a lot of ways. I haven't really seen it made with sour cream before. I don't know if that was my mom's thing. or that just happened to be the recipe that she had. All I know is this is delicious. We love it. I know you're gonna love it too. Hope you try it. Hope you come back next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Check the blog because the full recipe is below. You're just gonna need to scroll down, but the printable recipe with nutrition information, lots of extra tips and stuff is over on the blog. And what else do I want to say? I always have a hard time saying goodbye. You know, I do these southern goodbyes. But anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. Hope to see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.